Hey everybody, welcome back to my living room and welcome back to What's Up with the Market, Cumberland County. Let's talk about what happened in November and get us ready for December. Over the past 30 days, we had another plus 4% increase in our average sale price here in Cumberland County. We're now over $184,000 for your average price home here, which is remarkable. A year or two ago, as I've been saying, it would have been about 130, 140 at best. So now that we're at 184, things are just humming along here and continuing to move higher and higher. As far as the average price point range, you could really go up and down 10%, put you at a low end of that range at 165 and a high end of that range right in the mid area between 200 and 210. In that price point, we've had 44 closings in the last 30 days, and we have 53 homes available to purchase right now in that price range. That gives you a sales rate of about 0.68, all things taken into consideration. And we have a months of inventory currently that is still sub 2 and getting lower actually as it was compared to last month. So things are continuing to move with a healthy pace and sellers continue to have the advantage there in the average price point. Same thing goes for the high-end price point, which will begin where the average price point tends to end, maybe a few $1,000s higher at $221,000 and goes all the way up to $441,000 with a midpoint of $368,000. That is our broadest market segment, and we have the most listings available there. We have above 70 listings available right now to purchase in those price points, and we had 40 closings in November in that range. So again, another really healthy market segment. That's 0.75 sales rate. So anytime you get sub 1, that's really, really healthy there for that stat. And for months of inventory, you are sub 2 also. So you're right at the edge of that, 1.98, but still sub 2. That means it would take less than 2 months to sell every single one of those 70 some odd listings in this price range. So again, sellers have the advantage. As for the final price point, the luxury, we can consider that anything above $442,000, so right where that high end of the high end, if you want to call it that, ends, and above over $1 million and out and above in Cumberland County, all of that is considered a luxury sale. One notable thing that's happened here in the last 30 days is we have had an uptick in available listings. We now have 17 available in that range, and we did have one sale as far as the MLS. From what I can tell in my research, we had one sale the last 30 days. I do expect that to move higher now that there's more options available. I can see that people with more property and larger homes are starting to see what they can get on the open market. So we'll continue to watch the developments there in the luxury space, and I'll let you know in the next one. What does this mean for you? Well, if you're like most people, you're sitting in that average price point or that high-end market segment. So if we combine them all together, that's between $165,000 and $440,000. That's where your home value tends to land. If you're in that price point, things are really good for you. If you're a homeowner, that means your equity is probably higher than you imagined. It's rising by the month. That gives you financial flexibility. It means your net worth is growing, and it's good for you. And if you're thinking about selling, now would be an amazing time to consider that. Just like it was in November, just like it was in October, and really as it's been throughout the latter part of this year. We've just seen this low inventory level, and we have not risen to the demand of the buyers even yet coming into the end of the year. If you are a buyer, it means that you need to consider staying aggressive in your search. It means you need to get on it in terms of scheduling showings. You need to be strong with your offers with really good terms in addition to a good price, because you're probably in a bidding war. So anytime you can make it easy to buy or easy for a seller to sell their property based on your terms, that would be something that I would consider. All in all, it's a really, really healthy market here in Cumberland County coming into the end of the year. I cannot believe it's already December. This year has kind of flown by in the blink of an eye, and I guess that's been sort of a blessing and a curse. But if I don't see you, I will see you in January on this video, and I hope you have a really nice end of the year, as nice as it can be, and a happy new year, and hopefully 2021 brings us better things than 2020 did. Anyway, I hope you stay safe, stay healthy. If you have any questions about any of these numbers, don't hesitate at all. Send me a DM, text, call me, email me. whatever you're most comfortable with. Let's talk about how you can navigate this crazy market the best way possible.